All-Star Wrestling again returns to Baltimore just 1 week from tonight, Saturday night, May the 3rd. On May the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, scheduled to compete on the Pro Wrestling Spectacular will be Dominic DeNucci, as Mr. DeNucci looks forward to locking up with Samoan #1. From there, well, the Battle of the Poles. What with the Super Pole? Ivan Putski hoping indeed to teach a lesson to one Larry Zbyszko, notwithstanding the World Wrestling Federation rematch. The champion, Bob Backlund, locking up with the Olympian Ken Patera, our guest at this moment, who looks forward to meeting Ken Patera just 1 week from tonight. The World Wrestling Federation title holder. Bob, how are you?
Yeah, Vince, you know, it was a tough match, one of the tougher matches that I've been in, but that's what makes me a good wrestler, wrestling in tough matches like that. And last week, you know, I was listening on the monitor after my interview, and I was hearing Ken Patera telling all the people that I was down there begging the referee to stop the match. Well, I want to reassure to all the people out there, and to you, Vince, that I was not begging. I would never ever beg the referee to stop a match because I had a cut or an injury. If a man makes me give up, then I give up, and then I give him the World Wrestling Federation title, and he's the winner, and he deserved it. But Ken Patera, when you beat me 1, 2, 3, or make me submit, then I'll be willing to turn this belt over you, but not when the referee gives you the match or stops the match because of an injury, because of a cut. And again, I did not tell the referee or beg or ask the referee to stop the match. And as I remember the end of that match, I was up on my feet and I was ready to go, and I was wrestling and I was chasing you. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that arm, Ken Patera. I've been watching the way you've been carrying it around lately. I've been watching you, and that arm is hurt, I can tell. And I'm going to go for that right away in that match, Vince. He's got a bad arm, and he's going to give up because of that arm.
Thank you very much, Bob Backlund. Perhaps with a decoy, then again, perhaps indeed he will go after the arm of Ken Patera as he did in the previous contest. So with that in mind, let's bring on the #1 contender in the World Wrestling Federation today. The first man ever to extraordinarily lift military style, a military press over 500 pounds, the greatest weightlifter the United States has ever seen, Ken Patera. But now, Ken Patera, it slipped right through your fingers, the title did last time, didn't it? Now, what's going to happen here in the rematch?
You know, when you're in the ring with a man such as Bobby Backlund, you're in with a man that wrestles on instinct. A man, when he's beaten, when he's injured, he can still go. He can still pick it up and carry it. Well, Bobby Backlund, that's what I like. And everybody knows that when Ken Patera's in the ring with an opponent, that opponent will put out 110% of everything that he's got. Because if they beat Ken Patera, they'll be as famous as Ken Patera is. Because Bobby Backlund and everybody out there knows that Ken Patera is probably the most famous professional athlete in the world today. Everybody knows me all around the globe, from the World Championships to the Pan American Games to the Olympic Games, and now to the king of sports, professional wrestling. And Bobby Backlund, a lot of people call themselves the doctor or call themselves the king of their particular sport. Well, just call me the master, because the master controls everything, Bobby Backlund. And if you think my arm is still sore, have you ever heard of therapy, physical therapy? I'm 100%, baby, and I'm coming right at you.
So undoubtedly, we're looking forward to the rematch here. Ken Patera at 100%, so is Bob Backlund, who's telling what will happen. Our guest at this moment will be the Super Pole Ivan Putski. And Ivan Putski against Larry Zbyszko to determine perhaps not only who's the best in regards to your nationality, although Zbyszko claims he should be the one the Polish people look up to, but aside from that, Ivan, Zbyszko thinks he has more speed. He can outmaneuver you.
Well, I'll tell you what, he can come to Baltimore and he can try outmaneuver me, outspeed me, outpunch me and everything. He can tell everybody that, but I'll tell you what, when you come down to it, Vince, is who's going to do it inside that ring, and I'm not going to let him do what he's been doing a lot of these wrestlers on TV. And I saw, everybody knows the turncoat, the yellowness inside of him, what he did to Bruno Sammartino. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not finished yet, because he's got to deal with me yet, and he's going to deal with me in Baltimore right in the middle of that ring. Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła, bracie, póki my żyjemy.
Thank you. Ivan Putski, don't miss the wrestling action 1 week from tonight in Baltimore.